welcome to the Fermented Homestead. If you're new here, my name is Anna, and on this channel, I'm sharing our journey of learning how to turn our home into a homestead. Today, we are just doing another project to further our homestead along, and my project is to get these little guys out into the garage, and we're going to set up a brooding station to give them a little bit more space. They're not quite ready to go outside into the elements, but we're done having them in the house. They are big, and as you can see, they just do not have the space that they need in this brooder to actually, be happy. So I'm gonna set up a little area out in the garage, give them some more space, get them out of the house, and hopefully get rid of all this dust that is everywhere in our house and just have in the garage instead. So we're gonna go outside and get that project started. It shouldn't be too long of a process. Things are definitely, we're making some progress on our homestead. Today we ordered a bunch of soil. Hopefully it's gonna be delivered by Saturday. And with all the stuff that's going on in, just in the world, just making sure we got our soil in a reasonable time. Hopefully it'll be delivered, and hopefully nothing will happen between now and then. It's only a couple days away, so we'll see what happens with that, and I will of course keep you posted with that. And so basically where we're going to be putting the brooder is in this area right here. Right now we have our generator, and we have a whole bunch of boxes that are going to be used for our garden bed. So we need to move these boxes. We need to find a place to put the boxes, and then we need to move them. And then I'm going to kind of try and construct something with a bunch of the scrap wood that we have laying around here. We have a bunch of scrap, especially outside, that is not really suitable or usable for any kind of a project because it's been outside, but it can totally be used as just walls for a brooder. It shouldn't be an issue. So let's do this. So basically what we figured out, we have this big piece that we found. This is just almost like a door size, almost a little bit short of a door. But anyways, it's perfectly good to do for the length, and it's 3 feet tall. So we're basically going to do just a 3 foot tall wall all the way around and just kind of enclose it with, we're going to screw them into, I'm going to cut these into 3 foot lengths. And then we're just going to kind of just make a big box. That's basically the plan. Okay. I need to chop this Oh, hi. Got two. Hopefully these will be long enough. Enough, but it'll be close enough. A few inches short on one of them won't kill it anyway. find another one? Yeah.
Look at it. Well,
Let's give it a shot. See how it works. If it sucks, we can fix it.
Does it have to be all the way on the top?
No. Okay, so we got the actual box built, and we kind of just scrounged. Whoops, we just scrounged what we had. So this cost us literally $0. We didn't spend anything even on the screws, and all of these pieces we just had laying around the homestead that were left behind from the previous owners. And so we're just now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna fill the bottom with pine shavings or the pine nuggets, whatever we choose, and then we're gonna get it all set up, and then in a little bit we're gonna bring the little chickies out here. And just for reference, this is 3 feet tall, 3 feet deep, and I think this was 69 inches long. So that's just the length that we had, and so it's also the length that we figured would give us enough of a pathway to not be too irritating to have it in the way, you know, a few months out of the year. So it's been a few days since we were working on the chick brooder, and so we're just getting it figured out. Robert has figured out a way that we can actually get the heat lamp hung up. We have it all filled in with the wood chips, or the pine chips shavings, and so now we're getting ready. We're just going to get the food and the water, and then we're going to transport the little chickies out here for their new home until they're old enough to actually go outside. And which will probably be later than we had originally planned, given the massacre that took place with our meat birds. So I'm going to be a little more careful next time we put these ones outside, just to make sure they are fully enclosed and fully protected. Do you think that'll stay?
Let's see what I got here. There's like a hole. Put the zip tie through the hole.
Yeah.
And connected it that way. And this here. It's not going over. This right here doesn't really matter anymore.
Yeah, we gotta figure something out.
Since it's upside down. Unless we use maybe one of those hammer, those U-nails in there and hammer.
Oh
it down
yeah, we
in
could
there.
do that. We have the smaller ones, I
Tap
think.
it in there. All right.
We need to do some kind of a fail-safe in case that fails.
Let's try it. See what happens. See which side they go to.
There you go.
Problem is with this thing, even this, it's not gonna go down. Once they get all this, it's just gonna stay in there. Same stuff with the dry. I've noticed it doesn't go through. It just stays there.
Well, now you know what I just thought of? The screen to keep them from flying out.
Yep. I was thinking about it. The reason why.
That one's not gonna fit, is it? The one that's inside?
It'll fit, but it might not go all the way. It might be that much room left at the end. But the same width. It's the same width. It's 36 inches.
It is?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so then there's nothing for it to rest on.
I mean, it'll fit on these corners here. It'll be okay, but we can make a new one, a better one. We should make one.
Yeah. So now we have the feed and we have the water. We have the heat lamp, which now we're realizing we might need to change because we need to put some kind of a chicken wire or some kind of a mesh on top here to keep them from flying out. So let's keep going until we figure out what we're gonna do. Okay, so after a lot of trial and error, we finally got the brooder cover done, and we're ready to put the chicks out here. So we got the heat lamp in here. We fed it through the hole, one of the holes in the chicken wire, and then we have these, so they're both, and then we can move that. We'll careful. Don't want to get it on the thing. Unintentional, and it works like a sliding glass door kind of. But so anyways, we got these on here, and so now we're just gonna go and do the jigs. That's all we got left. Time to unload these bad boys, ladies. These lovely ladies. Barred rock. Gold laced Wyandotte. ISO brown. Perch on my hand, apparently. She did not want to let go. You can perch on that. I have running around now. Whoa! The landing pad right there. So this project on the homestead is all done. We have all the egg layers. All 26 of our egg layers are out here, and they are in their new home for the next little while. We're going to keep them safe in here. This is, I think it's 69 inches long and 3 feet deep. So this should keep them for at least a little while longer. We're hoping to keep them in here for maybe another month or so. And we're going to come up with a better way to keep them outside, so we don't, like I said, so we don't have another massacre like we had with the meat birds. So these ones should be just fine out here. It is, I have a little bit of a heater if it should get a little bit cold, but we're past kind of the really cold nights, which is why we picked now to actually put them out here. So we're past the really cold nights, and they should be just fine with just a heat lamp. And then coming up here in about a month or so, we'll be transitioning them outside. So that's about all we have for this project. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.